Previously on Resident Evil 0.
Billy!
Rebecca, where am I?
You're safe now. Are you okay? Huh? What could have done this?
They must have been used as test subjects in Marcus's research. He must have kept messing around with the mother virus.
Billy?
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil 0 for the PlayStation 4 Part 15 in the last video. We managed to get back with Billy, or we found Billy, so now we're tag teaming again. But we're also halfway through to the treatment facility. Now, the next things that we're going to be needing, since this is not going to be our official layout, but this is our layout nonetheless, because I literally moved everything from where we were at, which was right here. That would be the security office. That would be right there where the save point is at. So we pretty much moved everything from these two locations, one floor down. There is a reason why behind that. Now, before we do anything, I must leave with a certain type of setup. We're going to need the handguns, of course, and we're going to be leaving this behind, along with these three also behind, and Billy is going to be taking up the Magnum and the ammo to take down the prototype Tyrant, because we're going to be encountering him pretty soon. So Rebecca's going to be needing the shotgun. The shotgun is in the room, and the Magnum is outside the room, along with the gun bullets. So yes, I went ahead and I traveled outside this room just to put the stuff in there. And don't worry, there was no enemies in there. The only enemies that are in there are just the leeches, but they're kind of stuck in place. So you don't need to worry too much about that. I will be taking that, but like I said, Rebecca is going to be the one that actually has the shotgun. But before I do anything, I gotta make sure that this shotgun is in fact fully loaded and armed and ready to go. Should be around where I am at right now. If you actually notice me heavily breathing, that's not because of me shortage of breath. That's because I ate a whole pot of ramen noodles along with corn and let's see what else, 2 slices of cheese and ham. So yeah, I know how to make good ramen. It's just that it kind of sucks you have to eat it by yourself though. I offer it to the rest of my family, they just don't like it. But it's actually good, it's just that it's too filling for their taste. They like it when they leave themselves a little bit more room. I'm like, I don't know why. I like to make sure that I'm filled and not need to worry about anything else afterwards. Okay, so Rebecca has the healing items. I am going to drop one of those, pick something up. So basically, this beginning part of the game, we're just going to be just figuring out. And look, they happen to bring, excuse me, Rebecca, that chick right there, where Billy's going up and down at, back. I don't know why, but that must be the new model, or the model that was back then in Resident Evil 0 instead of the model of Resident Evil 2, where the pizza and the gas station. So yeah, I can hear Markiplier go, hey, I got my priorities right on this one. Oh, of course you do. So of course the gun that we need is right here. I'm picking the Magnum up along with its bullets. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to drop back the ink ribbons. We're going to need these for zombies in case we get hurt. For the Tyrant, we are going to leave the first aid spray. Cannot leave it here. We're going to take one healing item with us as Rebecca. But basically this is what our layout's going to be. And we're going to continue on. So we're going to be coming back and forth from this area a lot. And of course the camera gets Rebecca's, you know, business. Because you know how pervy the camera is. No, same could be the same whenever. Okay, so here's the thing. There's gonna be two of these little froggers, or two of these big froggers actually, that pop up. I think the one that pops up here, I think that's the one we killed. Come over here, there's gonna be zombies here. Drop the one. You know, zombies dead whenever they have asthma. For some reason, I don't know how, but Rebecca got damaged right there. And he didn't even bite her, he just grabbed her. And I was able to fend him off, and yet she still took damage. I have no clue how that works. Please let me know in the comments below how is that even possible. But okay, I don't know how that works, but okay. You. Like I said, you know a zombie's dead whenever they have asthma. There's a gondola here. Unfortunately, it is in fact missing the motherboard, and the motherboard is in fact where the Tyrant is at. Here we have a note. Treatment Plant Manager Diary, May 10th. Dang it. Why is normal industry waste being delivered here? This is the Umbrella Corporation facility. We cannot deal with this volume of material. Plus, they're sending us contaminated materials. We cannot process that. Or we cannot process. What are we supposed to do with it? September, January, March, April, May, June, July. Yeah, July. Sorry. I don't know why I was in September. July, the 24th. Well, it looked like they're closing it down. Not surprising. Using it like that they did. Had to be done though. But it was pretty sudden. It's not like they cared until now. Anyway, as long as I get out of here, I don't care what they do. There is a trophy if you get all the files on here. Unfortunately, I can get pretty much all the files except for this one particular file that's right here. I have no clue where it's at. I don't know. Just I bet you it has something to do with the train. But unfortunately, the train is pretty much toast, and there's no way we can actually go back and get it. And we got about 3 more, so I'm pretty much gonna be good. Shotgun ammo. Do we have any shotgun ammo? I'm thinking Rebecca's gonna be needing that shotgun ammo. Rebecca, would you kindly pick up the gun's ammo? Okay, so yeah, you're good. There's an elevator, so both of us have to get in there. I am going to be playing as Billy from this point on. I'm going to be equipping this. I'm going to have Rebecca on shotgun duty in case the Tyrant does get a little lucky. This is so I can have somebody defend him off while I shoot the prototype Tyrant with full of hose. Excuse me. Okay. So here is the way to continue on the game. Unfortunately, we cannot go through with that because, speaking of that, there's a dam outside. There's a water dam that's out there, and it's pretty much activated right now. We have to deactivate it. Did not expect that. Did not expect Frogger to pop up there. So yeah, these frogs, they pop out of nowhere. It's completely RNG, and unfortunately I wasted my gun bullet on that, so that kind of took me out right there. So I am going to take over with Billy. But all I know is that as soon as you get rid of these pesky frogs, they are no longer able to haunt you, I guess, because I believe there's one that attacks you right there when you deactivate that. That's where it's supposed to attack, but it can attack you here. It can attack you in that hallway that we actually came down. It can attack you where you rescued Billy. So they pop up at random intervals. RNG for you. So over here, we are going to, of course, continue on with our gameplay. And in case you're wondering if I have the low amount of ammo that I usually do, I already have a game save file already ready on the ready, so take that, RNG. Okay, so Rebecca, you're gonna go over here. And it's only triggered if you're controlling the main character. Don't ask me how the prototype Tyrant got in the lake. Just after Rebecca again. Man, it's just stress. This just giving me constant trouble. Warts and everything. With shakiness. Okay, so this guy takes 11 shots. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Stay down. Let me switch back to this. And then I'm going to need Rebecca to switch back to her handgun. It's not the end of the world. We'll get more bullets. At this point, we should have had 3, but thanks to that pesky frog, those frogs would die in one shot of the acid round grenades. Building it since the run I did it and pretty much did not show that frog until much later. So yeah, I was kind of surprised when they popped up. But we're gonna continue on anyway. You come over here. You're gonna want to push this button. Oh, ladder. Okay, so now that we're up here, the Tyrant can also attack you from up here, so just because you move up here doesn't mean that you're safe. We're gonna want to pick up the circuit board or the motherboard here. If we can pick up the motherboard. Rebecca, can you please move? Thank you. There we go. Okay, so this is the motherboard that we need to move the gondola. So yeah, we can't go any further. And do note, once you send Rebecca off to the gondola, she pretty much makes the enemies respawn like right where that last save room spot is. So the area is where that frog sneak attacked us because of RNG. Don't think that if you got on the elevator you can move without it, because you're going to need Rebecca. Another thing is that when you continue here, that's the door we just came through, you're going to notice that only Rebecca will be able to go to the gondola here. If I can get to the gondola's control panel here. So pretty much what I'm going to do is just try to get to the last part of the last fight, because that in itself was the last video. So yeah, right here is part 15. Yeah. Like I said, only Rebecca is able to go in there, but she's got to have some space in her inventory because not only will she be able to... We're not going to be needing the extra gun bullets. We're going to be needing that. We're going to be needing... Let's see... The shotgun we're going to be needing. But since the gondola's here, I am going to go to here and I'm going to go to solo. So Billy is going to be venturing outward. And like I said, the enemies here respawn. But if you actually went ahead... Yeah, because they can, that frog can actually spawn right here too. I know, I've seen it happen. I was trying to do it on medium or normal one time on the GameCube, but I ended up getting cornered and then I ended up getting eaten alive by this pesky frog. Okay, so... Come up here. As long as you don't send Rebecca over to the... I think as long as you don't send her over to the other spot, those enemies don't respond. I don't know how or why that works, but it just does for some bizarre reason. I think that's how it works. Yeah, because if you send her over right now, then there's gonna be 2 zombies here that respawn. Don't ask me how they pop up there magically there. But all I know is they pop up there. No enemies are gonna be here. That slug thing is not gonna be here. The zombies in the pool room. There's gonna be zombies that pop up here too, so be careful about that once you meet up with Rebecca. There's gonna be zombies that pop up here, a total of 3 of them. Last time it was only 1, but this time they upped the ante by 3 times. Continuing. Now the place I'm leading Billy is where we actually picked them out from the ravine. Or reservoir tank. Or the reservoir. So yeah, it's a long walk. Yes, this place is still full of leeches. I don't know why I get them confused with slugs, because they look like a slug. So yeah, that frog pops up right there too. This is the door that's locked from the other side. I'm going to switch around. And then I'm going to do it like this. And then I'm going to go ahead and get in. Yes, get in. So here we are on the way. Here we are. This area is kind of dangerous for me. I'm going to... Wait a minute. Did it just say damn? Yeah, cool. I thought I was going to say damage, but nope. Hurry! A frog pops out here too. Right on this bridge. So now the waterway is free to go through. But do not walk out here completely. There's that doorway. But there's also some acid grenades over here. But we're going to be needing this instead. We're just going to pick these up to move them. And the stairs down there is broken, so you can't have access to it. What you want to do is you got to be careful. There is a cockroach bug over here. The bugs are back, and they're back for Rebecca again because of the dress. Erg. Okay, like I said, he was about to jump. 3 shots. You gotta thank God for the boomstick. Okay, acid rounds. This is the door that was locked from the other side. What you want to do is just turn Billy around. Now that we can go through this door now. Well, hello, Rebecca. How are you? Okay, so Billy will still be toting his gun, while Rebecca is going to be toting... Rebecca is going to be toting her shotgun. Speaking of that, I'm going to combine this because there's going to be... Oop. There's going to be multiple enemies here. There's going to be this right here. Looks like some type of chemical. Mix it in the chemical set. The red is already in the chemical set. Add the chemical, yes. The blue and red chemical has been mixed. It is a mix to form sulfuric acid. So this is an ingredient to make battery acid. If I can just get this to... There we go. Highly concentrated sulfuric acid solution is not strong enough to be used as a weapon though. So it'd be pretty cool if you can actually just find these little things all over the place and just mix them to make a weapon. Here you cannot carry this, unfortunately, because we already have a lot of stuff already. We will, however, be forking over this all over again. There's the reason why behind that. We end up getting take the industrial water. Now, it's kind of weird because when you look at the water, it does not look at all pure. Water has been treated and removed of all impurities, and yet why is it in a dirty container? It looks like a dirty container. And you combine it together, and this will make your battery acid. And diluted sulfuric acid solution is suitable as used for battery fluid. So this is like the makeshift battery fluid.
This way.
Okay.
Okay, so we gotta make sure we have one slot open for Rebecca because she's gonna be the one that's gonna be going on top of Billy's shoulders once again. And the camera is also a pervert in this one as well. Now this doorway actually leads to the bridge that we just drained, and it's locked from the other side. And that cockroach that came out actually came out of this container, and you guessed it, those two right there will pop open as well. But we're gonna go ahead and take this battery that's up there. Kind of makes you wonder who is the guy who actually in charge of putting all this stuff up everywhere. Take the battery. Of course we're gonna take the battery. Then you got the pervy camera. Yeah, cockroaches. That's what they call them. Get your boomstick ready. Ah. Get up a bitty. See, in the last video it was Rebecca, but this time this bug must have been the female bug and was trying to go after Billy. Now fortunately, no one goes near the Babilis. We're going to combine this with this, and there we go, we have our battery. But we're going to be switching back to our handgun. We'll be combining with this, and then we're going to be exchanging this over here. So we'll be taking over as Rebecca. Come on, Billy. Let's get out of here before any more of those nasty buggers come out. So now we gotta go to that, what's it called? Man, it's not a pallet jack, but this was the shortest way though. I'm trying to think what it is, and I have no clue what it is because just for the life of me, it's just not popping up. Like I said before, If you haven't defeated any frogs, there's probably one gonna pop up right here. So as long as you clip to the wall or hang onto the wall and just do that to the door, you're good. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and take that battery and put it through the it's not called a pallet jack. It's called something else. I just cannot remember it for the life of me. But here it is. This is what we need to make sure we turn
I'll
on.
go check over there.
Okay.
Betty will go over here while Rebecca... Ah, Betty, where are you going? There you go. Billy will go over here. I'm pretty sure Billy has space for one. He does, so he's gonna be jumping up on top of this thing that the man, I just don't know what this machine is, and yet I do know what this machine is because I used to see people work with it and where I used to work at my old job. Forklift, that's what it is. I could not remember that. We're gonna take this last key card.
Follow me.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that we got that done, we'll come up here. Remember, there's zombies here. And Billy's like, do it. You know, a zombie's dead whenever they have asthma. That just sounds so wrong. Combined. Combined. Man, Billy only has one clip left. And so does Rebecca. Well, she actually has a clip and one bullet left. Okay, so like I said, be careful. There are zombies going to be down this aisle as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a certain part of the game. Okay, maybe not. Last time they were. I know, because I got chewed on one. Come over here. This, I believe, is the save game room. Oh no, I'm not. I was wrong. Oh, that hurt. You know, a zombie's dead whenever they have asthma. Or, in this case, they have their head blown up. Sorry, bub. Had to happen. Okay, so we're going to combine this with this, and this only leaves us with one bullet. I'm gonna leave the Billy with that one bullet, because you never know, that one bullet could just may save your life. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and unlock that door to the final boss's door, and then that is it. I'm gonna save that confrontation for the last video. Nice view. Because the last confrontation, because of all the leeches that just came back magically. Be careful. There's a pesky frog that probably will pump up right here. And have Billy walk out, survey the area. If he didn't pop up there, there's no need to worry. The way we need to go is, in fact, I'm trying to think where. No, it's nowhere near here. I believe we have to go down here. see if we're going in the right direction. Yes, indeed we are. Okay, so we're going in the right direction. Onward we go to save the day. Well, to get rid of some evil in this Resident Evil world. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up. Just one herb. So the key here is to let Rebecca get down first, but then switch over to Billy and let him get down. Rebecca. No. There we go. Okay, so since we're still in control of Billy, or Rebecca, as our main character, we're gonna have him sprint forward. Okay, so the frog didn't attack us here. That means that is the second frog. The second frog usually switches locations from there to where it attacked us to another location. And since Rebecca has the shotgun out, which we don't need, actually we need just a handgun. I'm gonna be taking over Billy because she has more military expertise. And there we go. Okay. Running our bullets, people. The zombies dead whenever they have alcohol. That one bullet that's left in the chamber is just that one bullet that was there. One bullet left. Okay, so look, we got more bullets. Yes. Don't worry, it's two. No, I was gonna say it's two clips, but it's one clip this time. Here you go, Rebecca. You're gonna have that one bullet left. So over here, that door that was locked from the other side, this is where you unlock it. The door is now unlocked, but there's no purpose to use that door because technically we don't need to worry about it. There are some shotgun shells right here. The game is pretty much telling you to use boomstick ammo at this point on the game. So over here, you're going to use your ID card, or the only use for this card. Discard it. Yes, we're gonna throw it away. And then we're gonna continue on with the game. Now, before anything else, make sure you move any items that you want to take to the fight over here. Because this room right here is in fact the last and final boss door's room. Once you go through that room, you can come in and out, but once you go up the lift, that's it. You're pretty much stuck in there until you either die or restart or come back to it later. But I am going to go back now, and I'm going to save the game, and I'm going to end the video because it's already past that time. And since I already have a save file that has my magnum bullets that I'm not used, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go down this ladder. Since that frog hasn't popped up, which is good because I'm pretty sure that frog will pop up more times in hard difficulty or whisker mode, because they're two different types of modes. I'm gonna come over here. I'm going to go up the elevator. Here we are. Oops, wrong direction. And I'm gonna go to here. And let's see what else we're going to do. Do we have the save? No, we do not. We gotta see where the save thing is located. 6. Right outside the door. Alright. Not that bad. So yeah, the frog also pops up here. is one of the locations where that pesky frog pops up. If you are not able to kill it within enough amount of times, or if you're not able to kill it in time and it just jumps away, guess what? It will pop up again later, because that's what it does. Okay, so we're going to be taking the ink ribbons here. Somehow I can't carry it. Can you carry it, Rebecca? You can. But I'm exchanging the shotgun ammo for you. And then I'll be picking these up. And then I'm going to be saving the game. And then all that's left is the final video with the final confrontation of the final boss. And our final moments with Billy. And then I already did the Resident Evil 1 series and Resident Evil 2 series. And Resident Evil 3, so pretty much did almost all the latter, except for the fourth one, which would be the next gameplay. So yeah, we're gonna be saving it right here. As I can tell, number 10 is basically where I've actually saved it up as. But that one's actually, number 10 is a lot more better, but I'm just doing this so you guys can see. So I'm going to end the video right here. So thank you all for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be updated with new content. I get started in the last video. Thank you all for watching, and you guys and girls have a fantastic day. Bye-bye. Till next time.